Hi, welcome everybody to Postcard 36. Now I hope you are all well today. It's been raining this morning and we thought we're going to have to film inside, but not. This afternoon's come and the sun's out and we're back in the garden and you can smell
It's the flowers. I don't know quite what it
I can
is.
smell flowers. I don't know what kind of flower I'm smelling, but I'm smelling flowers. Now, we've got a busy postcard today and we've been hearing from some people. Jane's going to let us know who we've been hearing from.
Well, Amanda was in touch and she said to David, just love the pic of your smiley face, top man. That's for David, that's a nice message. And she said, Peter, the singing was brilliant. And she said, do you take requests?
Oh well, Peter, it looks like people want you back on singing again. We've heard from Paula, so thanks for the support, Paula. That was nice to hear from you.
And also, Jackie's been in touch. She said she loved Billy giving Henson what he wanted for his dinner. Oh, we're not going to that, Billy. Jane ignored your hints even on the present list. It's a bit early for a hint about Christmas presents. And she said, Alan looked amazing. He was right fit, wasn't he? Do you see those muscles?
Yeah, well done, Alan.
And she said, well done to Peter, Shona and Ian on winning the maths quiz.
Yep. And she also said it was lovely to see Karen and Alec on the postcard. So that was good. Thanks for getting in touch, Jackie.
And Karen was in touch and she said, it was nice to see you today. She's going for a walk and she's going to watch TV, and Karen will be appearing on the postcard tomorrow.
Yep, we're hoping to have you on the postcard with your new photographs tomorrow, Karen.
Now also, this is a friend of my sister's, Liam. And he said, good job, Billy and Jane. I know quite a lot of the Isobel Rhind Centre attenders through the years, and I used to go to Thaw and Beach View.
Well, it was nice to hear from you, Liam, wasn't it? It was nice, so we'll give you a wave. Hi, Liam.
Hi.
Hi. Now, let's get into our first thing today. Now, we sometimes hear from Willie. We love hearing from Willie, and Willie's been busy. What's he been busy at? He's been busy at the car wash. Yeah.
Car wash, come on and sing it with me. Car wash, sing it with feeling, y'all. Car wash, come some of the work gets kinda hard, and this ain't no place to be if you're planning on being a star. Let me tell you, it's always cool, and the boss don't mind sometimes if you act a fool at the car wash. Whoa, 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 talking about the car wash, come on y'all and sing it for me. Car wash, ooh, car wash, well, those cars never seem to stop coming. Keep those racks and machines humming.
My fingers to the bone, but people, I can't wait till it's time to go home.
Hey, get your car washed today. Fill up and you don't have to pay. Come on and give us a play. Get a wash right away at the car wash. Talking about the car wash. Car wash.
Well, William, you were working hard there. I really liked that.
It looked like fun.
Yeah, well done, William. I hope that car is gleaming. Now, where are we going now, Jane?
Oh, Billy. We're over to Peter now, who's been practicing his writing skills.
Yeah, you know how last week we did the thing called 6 things, and that was to get you practicing your writing. But some people have been writing away anyway. We know people do like to write. Now, Peter likes to write. And here's an example of what he's been writing down. I think these names, well, I'll not tell you what these names are. See if you can work out what these names
We'll
are.
tell them afterwards.
We might tell you afterwards. Here's Peter's writing. Well, if you want to know what Peter was writing, Jane's just about to tell you.
That was the new Ranger squad.
Well, there you go,
We're in the
Peter.
know, aren't
Very,
we?
very good writing, Peter. Now, it just so happens as well, we've heard from another old friend. Now, remember last week, I think it was, we were doing a postcard about friends, old and new. And we heard from our new friend, Terry, and now we're hearing from an old friend today, and people out there from the Isobel Rhind Centre are going to recognise this old friend. And I think we'll let him introduce himself, Jane, will we?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, but he's going to take us on a tour of Liverpool.
Good morning everybody, I hope this finds you well. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Ali and I used to work at the Isobel Rhind Centre about 13 years or more ago now. Seems like forever, but I've been loving watching all your postcard entries, watching Billy doing the postcard, and all of you who've contributed. It's been fantastic. You've all put in a great effort, and it was just brought to my attention the other day that Billy's doing this, so I thought I better just say a little hello from Liverpool. Now, I don't have a lot of art, don't have a lot of singing I can do for you, so I thought most of you, maybe you're not getting away on your holidays this year, so why don't I show you a little bit of the sights of Liverpool. So I thought I'll jump on my bike this morning. It's a beautiful sunny morning. We'll take a little trip into the city centre of Liverpool, which, if you don't know if you can see, is over this way behind me. If I turn this camera around, if I can do such a thing, my technical skills. I cannot, but never mind. I will show you that behind me here we're going to go way up this river to the centre of Liverpool in about 5 miles, and then I'll show you some of the sights. Hold on, here we go. Well, here we are folks, here's the Liverpool waterfront. We're down by the ferry terminal where you might get the famous ferry across the Mersey. It's our new terminal here. I take a wee spin round. Up here we have the very famous Liver building with the Liver birds on top. In case you didn't know it, that is actually, those clock faces there are the biggest clock faces in Britain, even bigger than Big Ben. So that's something Liverpool's got to say. Now down here, I've just asked some very kind gentlemen to hold my bike for me. You might recognise some of these guys in this statue. This is the Beatles, very famously from Liverpool. And hopefully I might be able to show you one or two places that the Beatles used to hang around and that they made famous in their songs. And here we go, carrying on. These beautiful buildings behind me, these are known as the Three Graces. They are on the Liverpool waterfront and one of our favourite landmarks. Obviously nothing on a patch on what Allness or Invergordon has to offer, but there you go, we make do with what we've got. Over that direction we've got the Albert Dock behind the new museum there, and then as we spin back round, there's the beautiful Mersey again. One of the ferries waiting to go out to Europe somewhere. I think that actually goes to Norway, that ferry. Okay, let's move on and see what else we can find. So here we are guys, once again we seem to see the same gentleman everywhere we go. It's the very famous John Lennon. And here we are, this is Matthew Street, the home of the Cavern Pub and Club. On the wall here, I don't know if you can see them, but lots of different Liverpool acts that have been in the charts. Hundreds of them over the years. Liverpool very famous for music, so all you folk who are so into your music, it'd be fantastic for you guys to come and visit here one day. Just turning around here, that's the actual Cavern Club just down there on the right, beside Sergeant Pepper's. Take a little wander down. And then this is one of the first places that the Beatles used to play when they came to form as a band. Very famous place. It's down the stairs there you could go, and you can still see live bands today, though it's not exactly the same as it used to be. It's still very similar. Okay, we'll move on now and we'll show you one or two other sites. Again folks, well, this very unusual building here, this is one of Liverpool's two cathedrals. This is the Metropolitan or Catholic Cathedral in Liverpool. It's, you might understand why it's affectionately known as Paddy's Wigwam over here, and it's quite a very different building. Originally there was going to be a great big traditional cathedral here, but they actually ran out of money, so they managed this really unique concrete structure instead. And Liverpool's quite funny because it has two cathedrals, so if I turn round, and we look towards the other end of the street. The street is called Hope Street, I think it's a very good name for it. Over the other end you can see that big tower there, that's Liverpool's other Anglican cathedral. And we'll just zoom over there now and I'll show you that a bit more closely. Okay folks, so this is the Anglican Cathedral in Liverpool. As you can see, it's quite a big and impressive building. Unfortunately we can't go in about it today, it's all closed up at the moment, it's a bit too early in the morning. And I'm not sure if it's open just now. Anyway, this building, believe it or not, looks a bit older, but it was actually only finished in the 1970s. It took around about 100 years to build. Although I suppose if I was laying all the bricks, it probably would have taken 200 years. Right, I'm getting a bit tired now. All this was cycling about, so let's see where we can find next. Here we are again folks. I thought I'd show you a few more things for anyone that might be into the Beatles. You might have some idea why I'm showing you this little quiet street. Now we're out in the suburbs, and this is quite near where I live. And this, obviously this is very famous as Penny Lane, and lots of tourists like to come here and write their names on the sign. And I believe actually, I can't find it, but Paul McCartney has actually written his name on this as well. So one more interesting little thing. Well folks, it's a bit busy here, so I hope you can hear me. But these are the famous gates of Strawberry Fields, made famous by another Beatles song. We're very close now to where John Lennon used to live as a young man, and in fact it's just over the other side of those trees. I'll show you that in a second. In here it's a big bit of open space, and there was a children's home in there, and John Lennon used to go and play there, I believe, when he was a youngster, so he wrote the song Strawberry Fields. And lots of tourists all year round come here to have a look at these gates and leave markings and leave little souvenirs. Okay, here we are folks, we've just popped round the corner, and this is the childhood home of John Lennon. It's a lovely little house, and they've kept it just as it would have been when he lived in it. It's very interesting to go for a visit if you ever get a chance. That's around all I'm going to show you today. I hope you have enjoyed a wee show around Liverpool. It's been wonderful speaking to you all, and I hopefully will catch up with you all soon. I'll really enjoy hearing or seeing anything you put on the postcards. So thanks Billy for doing them once again, and we'll see you all soon. Bye!
That was just great, Ali.
Yeah, Ali, it was great to see you. People at the centre remember you very fondly, and we'd love to see you if you're up this way again, you and your family.
Now today's theme for the postcards was going to be Liverpool, Billy.
Yep, Liverpool, and just so happens yesterday Liverpool get presented with the Premier League trophy. Now, well done Liverpool, congratulations to Jurgen Klopp and all his players.
Yes.
Yep, now we've got to finish today, since we've been talking about Liverpool, we've got to finish with a Beatles song, so I hope you join in and you enjoy it.
Yeah, I know this is a favourite of Annie's.
Well, everybody there enjoy it, because I think you'll know it. Bye bye.
Bye.
In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed up to the sun till we found a sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard, many more of them live next door, and the band begins to play. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine.